Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your weekly astrology. And there's a lot of good news this week. It's quite interesting. Thankfully, Mercury, the planet of communication, has finally come out of retro shadow. What does that mean? Well, when Mercury goes direct, things ease. But right now, there's going to be so much more clarity. On top of that, we have Venus, the planet of love, going into Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is all about intensity and fiercely loving. It's about revelation, diving into the darkness, diving into the taboo. You know, all those primal feelings we have about life, death, rebirth, sex, obsession, desire. That's the flavour of love over the coming few weeks. Now, Venus, she is no lightweight. People often talk about Venus as she's beauty, she's harmony. But think about love. Love is fierce. When we truly love, we become fearless in situations that might demand it. You know, Venus isn't wishy-washy. So this is a very, very powerful time. And also, Venus in Scorpio is teaching us how to love ourselves. Anyway, on top of that, we have the sun going into Sagittarius. There's an awakening of our desire for adventure, our desire to explore, to gallop towards new horizons. It's quite an exciting week. Here's your weekly astrology. Hello, gorgeous Libra. How are you doing? Are you feeling the magnificence of Venus being in your sign still? Well, it leaves this week, so it's time to get out there and create the magic and the love and the creativity that you want before Venus leaves. Having said that, when she does leave, she goes into a great place for you, which is all about grounding and taking the love and the beauty and the harmony that you've been creating over the past few weeks, possibly for your whole life, because the nature of you is to try and find harmony and beauty in life, and grounding it and digging foundations for long-lasting happiness, pleasure, harmony and beauty in your life. So that's good. And as I was saying in the introduction, you know, Venus is fierce. You have a fierce courage in your heart that sometimes you might forget. Sometimes you might feel, you know, because you're the scales, sometimes your scales go like that and you think, oh, my scales are never going to be even. I'm never going to have bliss. I'm never going to have happiness. And other times, like, you're really happy. So, you know, remember that you've got a fierce spirit and your scales will always balance in the end. So this week is a week where love surrounds you. There is a square to Jupiter. There's things that you need to resolve around your home. Now, that issue's been going on for quite some time for you, issues around home and family. But you're able to see the bigger picture with this opposition. I mean, so much so, actually, because it's an opposition that you might be overly optimistic or go off track in the positive. Nothing wrong with that. Just be cautious because Venus is then squaring Saturn in the same area. So you want to really look at your life and your intimate relationships and your home and family and think, how can I find the balance? And the first place to find that balance, of course, is within yourself. When you find the balance within yourself so that the external is not impacting you, easier said than done, I understand that. That's when you come into your power, and you can't be forced to do something you want when you are in that power. And you can speak from your heart in a reasonable way so that you're not kind of coming from a place of feeling either really depressed or really kind of unbalanced. So your job this week is to seek that balance. And then by the end of the week, hopefully you're digging foundations for a deeper love of yourself and in your intimate relationships. Now, we also have some kind of unexpected communication around the 17th. As Mercury opposes Uranus, and this creates some kind of unexpected, could be a secret is revealed, something to do with your security, something to do with power and money, something comes up. But don't worry too much, because when Mercury leaves Mercury shadow on the 19th, we're already heading to that energy, well, more or less there. You are feeling more grounded and more secure within yourself. And also Venus is going into your grounded place. So you're like, yeah, I'm all about the security now. I'm all about finding security for myself and then in turn others, and creating abundance in my life. And that should start to come very easily. Venus is an attractor. Venus is also the planet of abundance. So that's very, very positive for you because she's your best mate. And then the sun goes into Sagittarius, and for you, that's all about communication, ideas, and information. So this week is packed with potential. And the key is to find that balance within yourself. And then everything starts to shift for you. And your relationship starts to shift, your relationship to your home and family shifts, and you're feeling much more centered and grounded by the end of the week. Yeah, baby. Let us see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to give this a good shuffle because sometimes the same cards come out every week. I don't know why, particularly as I pull them randomly in the deck, but let's see anyway. Okay, Libra. Yes, you might feel a bit like the hermit at the beginning of the week. It's time to go within, exactly as I said. Going within, listening and seeing your own light of wisdom. If you are feeling lonely, and I know that there is an epidemic of loneliness at the moment because of the pandemic, you know, it's really important that you reach out, but you don't just, you know, it's tempting, isn't it? And trust me, I've been lonely and I've been there in the past. You can reach out for instant gratification, or you can reach out to people you know, it's not the best thing for you. Look at your inner light and reach out to people that inspire you, that light you up this week. But also, it's about taking time to go within and finding your wisdom. There may be some confusion around you, the Five of Wands. But sometimes, certainly from my experience of getting this card in the past, we're arguing with ourselves because we don't want to make the decision that we already know we need to make, you know, or we're bickering or arguing because it's easier to do than deal with what's going on. And imagine if you got those 5 wands and rather than bickered and fought with them, you formed a team and you pointed those wands forward towards action. Final card, the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. It cuts away the crap. You know, it gives you the courage to speak your truth. It's also a card sometimes of a lump sum of money or abundance, all positive things. Take your sword of truth, which is the sword of air, which is your essence, and have the confidence to slash away at the bullshit and shine your light this week. Take care, gorgeous. Don't forget, if you want a free compatibility chart or your own natal chart or free tarot, all on my website, michelleknight.com. Or for all of your astrology needs, horoscope.co.uk. So much love to you.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, you know, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, you know, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.